Welcome to day 206 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we are talking about, I'm going to move that down a little bit so I can see myself. Today we're talking about abundance versus scarcity with respect to our financial growth. I'm going to read, I jotted down some notes and lists in my book yesterday, and I want to talk about the difference between abundance mindset, abundant thinking, and scarcity mindset, scarcity thinking. And then our action item today is going to be to pay attention to and ask ourselves right now, am I feeling more scarcity or abundance in my life and in my financial growth? And I'll share why and some ways of knowing if you're focusing on one area more than the other. And I say, and I'm going to do this today too, as I go about my day, I'm going to pay attention to the thoughts, the beliefs, the behaviors, the actions that come up for me today. I'm just going to tally them up and say, I think I'll have a little, actually, I think I'll do that right now. I'm going to grab a Post-it note, and on one, and I'll just have two columns on it, one that says A and one that says S, as. So for abundance and scarcity, and I'll just put little hash marks on there, kind of like I do with my water to make sure I drink enough water every day. I'll do that to actually document and see which one comes up more often, because I will admit I am a combination of both, as are probably most people, but we usually find that one area is more predominant than the other. So how do we know? Actually, in Guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page, we've got twins Joseph and Joviana's story, and how as twins, they grew up in the same environment, the same household, but they had very different takes on money and got very different results financially and with respect to financial growth in their life. So that's in Guide 2, along with a write-up of some things that are important and some of the things we'll chat about here when it comes to an abundance or a scarcity mentality. I would like to say that one is better, or that, I mean, everybody can be successful with whatever mindset you've got, but it's a whole lot easier if you've got a positive, open, flexible, flowing, continuous learning, abundance, possibility, growth mindset, which is why our challenge is all about growth this year. To me, growth is abundance. It's giving us more knowledge, more wisdom, more opportunities than if we shut down. So how do we know? If we have an abundance mindset, if we're focusing on abundance, we are optimistic about opportunities. We see that there are opportunities around all of us all the time if we're willing to look for them and be open to the possibilities. Willingness to take calculated risks is a demonstration of an abundance mentality, belief that you can figure things out. Long-term planning and investment would be out of an abundance mentality, knowing that I have enough right now and I have extra, and so I can put that extra to work for me growing. Generosity and willingness to share the wealth is an abundance mentality. So ask yourself, am I being generous? Am I sharing my wealth, or am I hoarding it and keeping it all to myself? And then continuous learning and self-improvement is an abundance mentality, abundance mindset in any area and aspect of our life, but in financial as well. So what are some of the benefits of having an abundance mindset? Well, number one, it increases your financial stability and growth, which is what this challenge is all about. It's better stress management and mental health when we have an abundance outlook, a positive, optimistic, abundant growth outlook on the world and on our lives. It enhances our personal and professional relationships. I think they say that the number one cause of divorce is financial or money topics. I think that that is not accidental. And then it gives us a greater overall life satisfaction. People with abundant mindset and abundance mentality and abundant thinking are more satisfied and happier with their life. They're grateful for the things that they have. Scarcity, financial scarcity mindset shows up as fear of financial instability. It shows up as reluctance to take risks, as short-term thinking versus long-term thinking, hoarding resources, and more stress and anxiety about money. Consequences of this type of thinking and mindset are financial stagnation or decline, increased stress and poorer mental health, just the opposite of the abundance mentality, strained personal and professional relationships. When money's a challenge in business or in your life, that has a huge impact and strain on our relationships. Again, like I said, most of the divorces, the cause is money. I gotta say it's probably money and infidelity, but I don't know. I don't look at those statistics. And then lower life satisfaction. People that have a scarcity mentality think that there's not enough to go around in the world. It's the whole pie analogy. People with an abundance mentality know you can always get more pie and make another pie. People with a scarcity mentality think there's only one pie, and if you don't get your piece of it, then someone else will. And if you get your piece of it, you feel like somebody else is missing out. Not a great mindset. So if you notice, and I suspect I'm going to notice because there's some stuff going on in my life and in my environment that I consider negative, which is definitely pushing the scarcity side of the equation. How do we transition from scarcity to abundance? Well, number one, we focus on education and what's possible. We look to grow and learn and expand our skills, our network, our ability to think creatively. So our support network, continual education, our support network, and financial habits are the three biggest things that we can change to change from a scarcity to an abundance mindset. If you have good financial habits, you probably are appreciating and seeing your financial situation grow, and your financial stability grow, and your stress level go down. If you got bad financial habits, if you're a spender, you probably have more of a scarcity mindset. But savers sometimes have a scarcity mindset too, because they're hoarding their resources and they're afraid to spend them. So there's not a direct line or direct delineation between savers and spenders, between abundance and scarcity. I think we all have times in our life when we go through both. I know that I've definitely had a scarcity mindset during different periods of my life, and that it's definitely negatively impacted my ability to take risks, my reluctance to take risks, my fear of financial stability. And some of that was health related, some of it was lack of preparation on my part, and some of it was just the wrong people, surrounding myself with the wrong people. All right, so our action item today, I'm going to do a tally sheet. You can do it however you want, but notice where your thinking lies with respect to financial growth and abundance or scarcity. And then if we need to do something about that, you need help with that, hit me up and ask, and I'll give you some ideas of things that you can do that are right for you to switch or swing the pendulum back toward the abundance side of the room. That's it. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.